everyone. Today we are going to debate on whether we should cancel or not cancel TikTok due to several misinformation that the platform has for its users. Here we have Chloe and Charlie, whose side is to cancel TikTok, and me and Grace, whose side is to not cancel TikTok due to the benefits that it has for the users. So firstly, TikTok is a popular platform that users use to entertain, interact, and communicate with each other. Also, TikTok is a rising platform for advertising and marketing as lots of businesses uses TikTok to advertise their products and services. It has indeed transformed the way business interact with their customers because they can showcase their brand, they can showcase their personality through offering behind the scene glimpse of their products and operations and even present their products in a more interesting way. Means that the platform allows businesses to create entertaining and creative content that goes beyond the traditional advertising or marketing way. Also, users participate actively in TikTok's interactive features such as duets and challenges, or what we call the trends, making the interaction more engaging. With this one, TikTok creates a sense of community among the customers, which makes them feel more connected to the brand that they are engaging with.
Agree with you, Eunice, that TikTok does offer a lot of benefits and advantage to the business owners as a tool to interact with the customers. However, I think that we should still cancel TikTok because there's a lot of information that are inaccurate being represented on the platform. And there's a research on the main user base of TikTok is actually young adults and teenagers. So when we look at these demographic group, we can safely say that they have limited knowledge of the world. Therefore, they are more vulnerable and susceptible to the false information, to falling for scams, falling for false advertising, and whatnot. And it's hard for them to differentiate between the truth and the false. And I would like to give an example. So you said earlier that TikTok is a tool that provides an opportunity for business owner to promote their products. So what if a business promote their products, but the claims are completely untrue and they just unproven, they offer unproven, unrealistic, and too good to be true benefits. And for those children, they might not know about it and they might believe in and purchase those products. So they will suffer financial loss or even more if they actually use the product for themselves. And that's why I think we should ban TikTok.
So we acknowledge that more and more individuals start using TikTok at a very young age. However, it's crucial to recognize that in many countries around the world, including Canada, parents they bear legal obligations and responsibilities towards the well-being of their children until they reach to the age of majority. So these responsibilities include safeguarding children's physical, emotional, and psychological wellness. So in light of this, it becomes more essential for the parents to actively fulfill their role in guiding the children's online activities. So as for the parent, they should decide if TikTok is suitable for the children to use and keep monitoring to ensure that the children have access to appropriate and content and online interactions. So to the case that you pointed out, like for the online products that are being advertised on TikTok. So I feel like if the children, if you say they are young and not being able to know what's it false and right, I don't think they have the authority or like the ability to pay for the product themselves. They have to like ask the parents for help or like for approval. So in that case, the parents might decide if the products are verified or they are good to purchase. And moreover, it's just that there are two sides to a coin. There are only like two sides to every story. So not all information provided on TikTok is accurate. So there's Google, Facebook, or other social media platforms. However, given that TikTok does a very good job of catching user attention, we should find a way to take fully advantage of it. So especially in this digital age, when this concerns going around, whether the traditional method is still relevant to engage younger generations. I think like for younger generations, we should use we should use a more modernized platform like TikTok to deliver educational content rather than just use a traditional one. And just look at myself as an example. I have watched like a lot of shorts video from channels like the Chick Chicks, which to shows people how to use Excel or like um, to formulate Excel's functions. So Shakes they do like a very good job in like captivating and precise presenting the Excel's formula. So in that way, I feel like it's more effective and vivid way for me to learn compared to the traditional textbook learning. And like apart from like the Shakes account, there are like others useful accounts like the PowerPoint guide or like advice with Erin specializing in career and life advice. Um, but like moreover, TikTok isn't limited to academic or professional content. It also displays motivational and inspirational videos that can positively influence individuals' morality and behaviors. So to sum up our first argument, we believe that TikTok's benefits can outweigh its drawbacks.
So, in line with what Grace shared about using TikTok as an educational platform, I'd also like to share my personal experience with TikTok because TikTok actually brought my interest in cooking as I recently started to love the beauty of cooking. I have this one specific TikTok user who she demonstrates some cooking very well that I thought it was difficult, but I find it like it was easy because she demonstrated it so nice. And I find TikTok more effective for me to learn all these stuffs compared to other platform like YouTube because TikTok has short clips and I personally find it more interesting than other social media learning platforms. And that is why I think we should not cancel TikTok because at some point it can help other people even in those ways.
I agree with you and Grace about the TikTok benefit brings for the user. But however, TikTok has no measurement measure against user who actually use the private and personal images of their other to spread fake news, to defame and insure others. The nature of the mesh and dual function on TikTok, where they allow one user to use another user video to form a collaboration, uh, thereby creating an opportunity for missing information. Um, for example, like the anti-fan, they can use an idol images to create the bad content. It's affect to their image. Finally, this evaluation by TikTok have caused many consequences. Affected users such as like creating the favorable environment to fake news.
So about the misinformations, recently, like, at the end of January 2024, like a couple days ago, there was, a U.S. Senate hearings with the participations of different, social media CEO and the CEO of TikTok, he declared that he will spend like $2 billion of this in this year to enhance the securities or like verifications or and safety to protect young users to this kind of platform. And and to enhance to our point, we believe that TikTok's significance extends beyond its roles as an entertainment and communication platform. So TikTok provides a platform for creativity and expressions and has soon become a huge source of income for many young individuals. So when we cancel TikTok, we not only take away a popular entertainment tool, we also take away and it disrupt the huge income streams of many young creators. As reported by Forbes, individuals on TikTok they have the potential to make anywhere from $100,000 to $50,000 for a sponsored video when they collaborate and advertise a brand's products or services. It's also very worth noticing that the most successful accounts on TikTok right now are owned by young women. So they have earned millions of dollars by creating videos and receiving brand partnerships. For example, we have the case of Chris Collins, a TikTok influencer with over 50 millions of followers and over 2 billion likes on TikTok. She was a hairdresser before COVID, and during COVID, even the shutdown of COVID, she left her jobs and started making sketch videos in which she plays all the characters. So this activity have helped her earn around $4.75 million reported by Forbes. And when TikTok is cancelled, content creators are not the only subjects to bear all the losses. So recently there's a trend that a lot of small businesses, especially like small businesses, they start switching to more cost-effective approach by engaging content creators and key influencers for their marketing campaigns. And not only like content creators or like business owner, many other stakeholders like TikTok employers are also facing losing their jobs if TikTok is banned or not available for users. And that's how we think we should not cancel TikTok.
TikTok does offer some benefits, especially financial offering to the influencers and its users. However, I do think that the fact that there's still a lot of misinformation and unproven like disinformation being presented on the platform is still a big no, and that's why we should cancel TikTok. Recently, I think during 2020, there's a study that they took a certain number of videos that related to COVID-19. They tested, and it turns out 20% to 32% of those videos actually contain unrealistic, unproven, and misleading information regarding the coronavirus. And those are just one of the example of how those misinformation can mislead people into very dangerous practices. So one of the video that I watched during that time, I remember that the guy asked us to drink bleach to cure COVID-19. So of course, me and like not all of the users will actually believe that and drink that. But what if just even one user saw that video and they believe that and they blindly follow that unproven practice just to with the hope that they can feel a little bit better. And that's why I say misleading and misinformation on the platform is posed as a very potential danger to the users and the stakeholders. There's a lot of other examples like how one person watched a video of a potential terrorist attack on their hometown, they have a heart attack. So that's why I say unless TikTok it has a significant improvement on their video content verification and search engine filter, TikTok is not a reliable platform for us to use. And that's why it should be canceled.
Due to the concern to the vulnerability of children again to unverified news and misinformation, the lack of the governing system and measure from TikTok to like keep the false information from spreading, and the potential danger to the public physical and mental health. So we should cancel TikTok.
And for our side, we conclude that we advise not to cancel TikTok because when we cancel TikTok, it can affect stakeholder business owners and it will affect their relationship with their customers and it will affect the marketing that they do for their business. And the educational benefits of TikTok make it a valuable tool for Gen Zs and millennials since it aligns with their evolving learning preferences. So if TikTok is canceled, not only will it lose a popular entertainment and communication platform, but it will also negatively impact the livelihoods of many young creators who depend on it for their income, which means that an important source of employment and income will be lost. And that's why we think we should not cancel TikTok.
That's the end of our presentation. Thank you.